They say America runs on freedom. Nah, it runs on 60 hertz. Every light, pump, phone, and pixel you see is riding that delicate pulse of alternating current. And if that pulse ever flatlined, whether from a high-altitude EMP, a cyber-sabotage, or a solar flare throwing a tantrum, this country would find out real fast that modern civilization is just electricity with a marketing team. Our grid isn't one giant machine. It's a patchwork Frankenstein stitched together with copper, duct tape, and prayer. The real choke points are high-voltage transformers, massive steel boxes the size of small houses that step power up and down across state lines. Lose a few of those, and it's not just a blackout. It's a region going dark for months. Each one costs millions, takes a year to replace, and is custom-built overseas. If an EMP cooked even a fraction of them, we wouldn't have the manufacturing base to rebuild the grid in time to save anyone. Think of these things as the heart valves of America. Blow them, and the body dies while the brain still screams. Those endless lines cutting across fields, they're not just wires, they're antennas waiting to absorb the pulse of destruction. When an EMP hits, the surge races along those lines faster than any circuit breaker can blink. Substations, those fenced-in graveyards of humming boxes, amplify that chaos. They route, balance, and stabilize power flows using delicate electronics that hate sudden spikes. You take them out, the entire nervous system goes haywire. We made the grid smart, which is another word for hackable and fragile. Digital relays, remote sensors, satellite links, cloud-controlled breakers, all the efficiency of the internet with the durability of a wet paper bag. An EMP or a coordinated cyber hit would melt those brains first. Without that control layer, even surviving hardware becomes dumb iron. It's like removing the pilot from a plane still in the sky. The grid doesn't live in isolation. It's the backbone of everything. No power means no water treatment or sewage, no gas pumps, no refrigeration, no hospitals once generators run dry. Within 3 days, the food supply chain collapses. Within a week, cities become medieval fortresses of panic. Within a month, you'd kill more Americans with starvation than any bomb could dream of. The U.S. grid wasn't designed for resilience. It was designed for profit. A few mega-hubs handle the load of millions, all tied together by fragile transmission corridors. The companies keep costs low, regulators stay reactive, and every warning gets buried under lobbyist paperwork. Meanwhile, the Pentagon hardens a few bases, while the rest of us are told to keep calm and charge your phone. It's not hopeless, but it's expensive, and no one wants to foot the bill. The solutions exist: Faraday cage transformers, EMP-hardened substations, localized microgrids powered by renewables or small nuclear, Faraday-shielded backup systems for water, food, and hospitals. But that takes foresight, something America only finds after a disaster. If a high-altitude EMP hit tomorrow, it wouldn't be about who attacked us. It would be about who survives the silence. Cities would become tombs of technology. Rural America, the folks who can still fix an engine and raise food, would become the new frontier. This isn't fear porn, it's math. The system we built is a single point of failure with mood lighting. One pulse and it's gone. You want to see who's really strong in this country? Cut the power and wait 72 hours. That's the America no one wants to test. But every enemy's already studying. This is Nomad, and this was the fragile arteries of America. Stay transparent, stay ready, because freedom without power is just a slogan in the dark.